you something today that you are probably not going to hear from a lot of self-help authors, which is I'm having a really hard week. Notice I didn't say I had a really hard week. I'm actually actively having a hard week right now. And I'm telling you this not because I want anyone to feel sorry for me or sad for me. Everyone has their problems, everyone has their troubles, and that's actually kind of the point, that none of us, no matter who we are or where we are in our lives, none of us are immune to pain, to suffering, to worry, to anxiety, to regret. We all suffer with these afflictions, and they can create a really difficult internal environment to deal with. And so the reason I want to talk to you about this is because having a to-be list is something that can really help in times of trouble like these. Now, I know for myself there is an instinct to hide away in times of trouble, to just isolate and to keep to oneself when things are tough. And all of those wonderful to-bes that we have, to be happy, to be peaceful, to be relaxed, to be loving, to be friendly, to be kind, even be strong, be courageous. We think, well, once this period has passed, once this difficult period has passed, then I'll get back to being all of those things. But for right now, I just need to get through this period. And I really want to tell you that it's not a good idea to try to get through anything. Whenever we use those words, to get through, that's really a big red flag for us, because that means we're taking that portion of our life and pushing it to the side, giving it away. If I say, I just need to get through this day, what I'm saying is, I'm done with this day. I have no use for this day anymore. There's no hope for this day anymore. I'm just going to get it over with. So you're giving your day away to worry, to anxiety, to regret. And that's really not what we want to give our lives to. There's a wonderful song that James and I love called Give Yourself to Love by Kate Wolf. And it says, give yourself to love if love is what you're after. And it's a really good question to ask yourself, what are you after? Are you after love, friendship, peace, happiness? If you are wanting those things, then give your life to those things. Give your minutes and your hours and your days and your weeks to those things. Don't give your hours away to anxiety. Don't give your hours away to stress. Don't give your hours away to regret. Give your life to what you really care for. We are able, even in difficult moments, to come back to our to-be list. I can come back to being grateful at any given moment, even when I'm really stressed and having a really hard time or really worried. I can still walk outside and see the sun shining or the blue sky arching over my head. I can still see these green leaves dancing. I can still look at the people I love and appreciate them. I can still reach out to my friends and laugh. And these things, being loving, being friendly, being grateful, they're like a little bit of breathing room in what could otherwise feel very, very suffocating. It reminds me of like when you have a chain that's tangled and you pick at it, and the more you pick at it, the tighter those knots become. And sometimes if we just shake the chain a little bit, just give it a little shake, suddenly there's a little looseness that opens up in there, and you can see how things are tangled, and you can begin to unwind from that knot and finally straighten it out again and have something really beautiful in your hands again. And it's the same thing for our lives. If we insert a little bit of that to be energy, being happy, being grateful, being loving, being kind, being friendly, being strong, being courageous, even for a few moments of a difficult day, bring a little bit of that in. It shakes loose those knots that we're in. And suddenly we can find space again to move, and we're out of that difficult situation faster. So it's a really good idea to always come back to what you want to be, even in difficult times. And even if you are having a difficult time when you're watching this, or if you have a friend who's having a difficult time, remember what you want to be to yourself, to them, and have a beautiful day regardless.